Hello,
Hey,
welcome
you
back once.
skinny choppers. Get drunk or get dancing.
I have never heard that. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Um, yeah, that was new. So last episode, uh, we met Thane, we patched things up with Caden, and we uh, listened to clips from the greatest cinematic experience of all time, Blast 06.
Can't believe he did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
So yeah, Purgatory. This is the bar in this game.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
Some Elcor and Anar down there.
Those Cerberus bastards had us. Assholes. Shit, they just kept coming and coming. And not even sure from where. Fucking hell. And poor Bilal. They didn't have to take him out like that. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal.
Actually, you know how I said there's no good conversations that you get to eavesdrop on?
Hey, you ready to get this party started?
Rare exception.
Hey, Mel, you're, here.
Hell yeah, I'm here. For the next 48 hours, I'm spending as much time in this bar as humanly possible.
Yeah, we have the same thought. So, the bar's over there, and,
Hey, is the whole squad here? Hey guys!
yeah, we were going to, have a guys night.
So, you might feel a little bit bad for Mel here. Don't worry. You'll understand why they weren't keen on having her there. Nice club. So, a couple more, little bit more into the conversation, and you will start siding with the guys who wanted to leave her out. So here's interesting conversation
So you
here.
admit you and your thugs are here illegally.
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here.
Yep. She's
Enjoy the
got
show, Shepard?
she's got control over
I
the.
guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list.
So yeah, Ari.
For every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
So yeah, Arya apparently has some sort of influence over even the Asari counselor. Really makes you wonder, like, how the hell that happens. And Arya, once again voiced by Carrie Ann Moss.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army.
That'll do
They
it.
lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming.
Arya does have a way
I'll
with
take
words.
Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Yeah, it's refreshing. You know, the Arya just comes along and it's like, yeah, no strings attached. Yep. You need to succeed, so I'm just going to help you. I'm not going to actually demand anything in exchange.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
Eh?
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you?
Could be useful.
It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later. Look who's here.
Yep.
So what's on your mind, Shepard?
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
Could be worse. You're still alive.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
Great line.
I think I'm going to employ violence.
Love it.
I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
Love that line. I think I'm going to employ violence. So good.
What's your angle on gaining control of the Blood Pack?
Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
You're a crime lord.
How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sidaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Let's see. There's Vega. But first,
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die. But they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold power.
Commander Shepard.
Speaking of which.
Maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink, thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
Good on you.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
I like the other two. I like she's just like going wild, and the three around her are just like, yeah, okay. Oh, hey there. Sorry, was I blocking you? Hey, Jimmy.
Commander, nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying.
Uh-huh.
But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Works for me.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres, hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Lola. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
I knew that one. So that toast, kind of a traditional toast, traditional Scottish toast, penned by Sir Robert Burns, one of the great Scottish writers, and my mom would always use that toast. She'd pronounce it more Scottishly. Or like, here's Deus, who like us. Damn few and they're all dead. So she pronounced it a little bit more Scottishly, but yeah, same toast. So yeah, I've known that toast since I was a kid.
When we get back to Earth, I'm buying. You sure you don't want to buy me a drink? I'm just gonna hang here for a while.
Alright.
Salud! Thanks for the drink.
And nothing up here for now. But no wonder there's a lineup for drinks. This lady's just going ham over here. You're supposed to be serving drinks, lady. I like this dude's little shuffle that he's doing. Dances like I do on it, frankly. Yeah. Everybody having a good time here. And, alright, so let's just sit here for a while. Just sit here for a few minutes. Ooh, nice flips. Nice flexibility. Girl's got moves. Okay, so, yep. Oh snap, I forgot I could dance here. Oh! Shepard's got moves this time around. So I will make sure to play all of that conversation because it is one of the best conversations in the game. But for now, one last place I haven't been yet.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, I have spoken to you before. Why do you refuse to help me? If it's possible that my son Bilal is alive, I will not rest until he's found.
We heard that name.
I fully understand the situation. Of course, I read through the names of the dead every day, but please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Yeah, poor guy. This is Earth's
Someone
ambassador.
in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
The council called the invaders.
Yeah, this...
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort? I am certain this obelisk would help.
Subtle.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Salian Nebula and Nimbus
But
cluster.
they ignore me, refuse to even look me in the eye. Why would you
Ilium
help
is
me?
under attack,
I
although the
simply
Asari
want my
colony is
son
across
found.
the galaxy from Paladin and Earth.
I mean,
The force appears to be the
expect
same
the
as
worst,
those planets.
I'm afraid. Hey, more tear jerking.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Hopefully my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book.
Yep.
Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, just... wrecking you. I don't think Udina has anything new to say. Talk to Bao in a minute.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
Yeah.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the Council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sidera's cell from there. Then call me back.
So there seems to be a bit of a bug regarding John Bao's side quest.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
So it's I'm going to be doing it this way. So it's better to do all of his side quests all at once, like on its own.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Can I talk to him now? There we go.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten.
I haven't.
Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly.
Indeed they are.
Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
One way of putting it.
Have you decided how to tell him?
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's off risking his life. He deserves more than that. I could record something, but I hate leaving vid messages. I always get flustered.
Maybe you need a script.
Or maybe I need to get him on a vid call so I can do it face to face.
Who knows when he'll be deployed somewhere with an open comm channel. He knew it'd be hard to communicate when he left you here.
The Council called the invaders Reapers.
You don't think Sanctuary is real?
Real prefab shelters and cheap nutrient-based babies. The profit margin must be higher than Hanor's water bill.
How can you think about profits at a time like this?
What's your name, dear?
Sarah?
Sarah, have you ever heard of Elkos Combine?
Sure. Don't they make, everything?
Roof Elkos. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, hell of a... Yeah, he's a big name.
You look horrible. I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the chemical fire and those kids from level E24 that they brought in last night?
Yeah, I was there when they brought them in.
Shit. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. Look, if you need anything...
I don't want to talk about it.
That's fair. So yeah.
I've connected with Jonas Sideris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
Yes, I have.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey,
Nope.
I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
Especially when she already told me a better way of doing it.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
I mean, like, she literally just told me the best way of dealing with this situation. Just making sure. Here we go. She wasn't here earlier.
Hey, I remember you. Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers. Matriarch Athena. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here? With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here. I don't think so. I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother. And, well, she doesn't know it, but I was her father.
Even before Lair the Shadow Broker, people were speculating that Athena was Liara's father. Just because in conversation you have with her, she mentions having a pureblood daughter, and that it didn't work out. So that alone got people speculating that Athena was Liara's father, and then obviously Lair the Shadow Broker, Athena looking at a photo of Liara, which as close to confirmation as it could get, and then yeah, this game completely confirms it. And Athena, once again voiced by Claudia Black.
You mean you were her other mother, right? No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me. Sorry, if you were human, you'd both be called the mother. Regardless of which one gave birth. Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks.
I love her. I love Athena.
Liara would love to meet you. Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Benazia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a girlfriend who used to work for Cerberus. I only worked with Cerberus to fight the Reapers. And you're not with him now. I know. If you were, you wouldn't get within a light year of Liara. Is that a threat? I'm no commando, but I've had 1,000 years to learn to fight dirty. Nobody messes with my girl. Anyway, you combine her work with Benazia and... well, the matriarchs might have ordered a hit. That's not gonna happen. No argument here. I only took these crap jobs to keep the matriarchs happy that she's under control. Just as long as we're clear. Nobody messes with my girl. Maybe you're good enough for her after all. I bet she'd like to meet you. Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Asari intelligence is reporting
That bartender over there?
The matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
She's your father.
I know.
I never get to surprise you with anything.
I'm a very good information broker.
And you haven't talked to her about spying on you?
If I did that, they might send someone who wasn't as sympathetic to me. Besides, this is hardly the time for family reunions.
Yeah, make Liara talk to her.
Liara.
Oh, fine.
I love that reaction. So petulant. I love how petulant she is about it. Oh, fine.
Come on. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion. Yeah. Matriarchs aren't gonna do anything to you. Especially in the middle of this damn war.
My reports don't show much activity from the Asari military against the Reapers.
Come on. You know how Asari work. Infiltration and sabotage.
But against Reaper forces, that's...
I know. About as useful as tits on a Hanar. Good thing we've got the Turians and the Krogan to do the heavy lifting. Our people just aren't built for the front ranks.
Tits on a Hanar. Yeah, she really does have a way with words.
So, yeah. My dad was a Krogan.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So, that makes you a quarter Krogan.
That's not how it works.
I'm 1,000 years old. I've had kids with Hanar. Don't tell me how Asari reproduction works.
Wait, I have a half-sister who's part Hanar.
I thought that wasn't how it worked.
These two are fun together.
To headbutt something, it's genetic.
I have never wanted to headbutt anything.
Really? Not even a little bit? Come on.
You're asking for one.
I do not headbutt people.
All right, fine. Don't go all blood rage on me.
Or what? You'll tell the other matriarchs to order a hit.
Oof.
Hey, that's not gonna happen. Nazi and I were together more than a century.
You loved her?
Of course I loved her. She was so smart. Always thinking. Nice, too. Hell of a lot nicer than I am.
And?
Damn, that rack. I mean, even before she hit the matriarch stage.
You don't need to tell me everything.
Yeah, the implication is that, yeah, that Liara's, or Asari breasts keep growing.
When I said the Asari were stuck in the past. Only difference was I wanted us to stand on our own. She wanted alliances with the other species.
Is that why?
Why it ended? Nah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Mostly it ended because she wanted to solve things a smart way. I wanted to fight.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah. I hear you've racked up quite a body count. But then, you are a quarter Krogan.
Now you're doing it on purpose.
She was always doing it on purpose, Liara.
It was pretty clear. Can't be the wise counselor when you're married.
Why not?
Sex appeal. Most species only pay attention if they want to have sex with you. So, you have to be available, mysterious.
What? That's not true. Shepard listens to me.
And how many times have you thrown her on the bed and peeled her out of her room?
Do you have to make it sound so tawdry?
If it's all civilized, you're not doing it right.
That quote is sort of a paraphrase of, who was it?
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Paladin. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet. Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of Council races.
According to Google, it's... Ugh. According to Google, it's paraphrased from Woody Allen. Ugh. Is sex dirty? Only when it's being done right. But yeah, ugh. Woody Allen. Terrible. Terrible one to quote, to paraphrase. Yeah, I do not like Woody Allen as a person. If you're not sure why, you can look it up, and it's pretty easy to understand why.
I made her promise to let you go your own way, though. No matter what she wanted.
Really?
I knew you'd be special, kid. Any daughter of hers. I told her, you're treating her like a baby bird, Nezzy. She's gonna raise one hell of a storm with those little wings.
Little wing?
You okay?
Yes.
Aw.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's a sad one. Or bittersweet, at least.
Better remember her like this than as whatever she turned into with that Saren bastard.
It wasn't her fault. She was trying to stop Saren, guide him as a force of good. But she was indoctrinated.
Look, I heard stories about the Reapers messing with your head.
They're more than stories. I've seen it. Every Cerberus soldier is a Reaper slave. She fought it with every fiber of her being. She even broke free and helped shepherd on Noveria before she died. I was there. She said I'd made her proud.
All this time, I blame Nezzy for it. 1,000 years old and I still don't know crap. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Just take care of yourself. Okay, kid?
I will, Dad.
Hey. I've called a few friends. Commandos. Eclipse girls who owe me some favors. They're all yours. Just tell them where to go.
You're giving me Asari Commandos?
Well, you're too old for me to buy you a damn pony.
You're the best father a girl could wish for.
Yeah.
Ilium is under attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Yeah, so that's a very heartwarming scene, very heartwarming conversation. I swear there was somebody else, somebody who wasn't awful, who made a comment about sex is only dirty if you're doing it right.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Sorry, give me a second here. Alright, so it looks like there's a similar quote attributed to Mae West. Sex is dirty only when it's done right. So let's go with Mae West as the person who said that quote, because Woody Allen, ugh.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet. I
Arya to look even more powerful than Creek thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Oh, well, that's
Keep your
nice.
distance, Creed. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Creed. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Not with those nails.
Word of advice, don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Heh.
Uh-huh.
Not as stupid as he
Good work,
looks.
Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Yeah, that was quick. And is it freezing or is it just lag? Looks to be lag. Very, very bad lag. Oof. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. And being back, I think, having closed and reloaded.
So, you're making money off this war?
Are you kidding? Elkos Combine sells weapons, armor, and funeral services.
Or a fresh spread of alternative.
If you can arm them and bury them, you never have to fly coach. Isn't that a saying?
I don't think so.
Well, it should be.
Nasty, but not wrong.
Universities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
Yeah, they've been promising
Well, we're luckier than most other hospitals. At least our budget cuts are minimal.
Shit, don't remind me. My old job had the emergency ward night staff cut to half before I left.
Oh, let me guess. You don't process as many patients as the day shift. I've got the numbers to prove it.
Typical administrator who has no clue what's going on in the ward.
So yeah, you can arm them and bury them. You never have to fly coach. That is gross, but also accurate.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell him about us.
Wait. Us?
You and me.
He doesn't need to know that. Wouldn't it be better for him to just know that you'd grown apart?
I thought I was supposed to be honest with him.
You are, but you're just being tactful, not rubbing it in.
Uh-oh.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Alright, dock holding area. This is where I will find 2 other people.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
The invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Lyon is on Earth, a beautiful city. You should visit. I was on my boat when, boom, the sky went black, dust and ash. A giant metal wall rushed down. I fell into the river.
Do you humans ever stop talking?
Nope.
When I climbed out, I heard screaming. The metal wall started to move and I realized it was a leg. Only one of the Reaper's legs.
Okay, not here. This, I think, is where... No. But Sane is in the next set.
We just got a report that another ship made it off Palaven. How many on board? 30 or 40 survivors. That's all. They said the fighting's getting worse. Well, let's find some room for them. This is going to be home for a while.
Yep. So yeah, you saw Jonas Sedaris was very much unstable. Like very, very unstable. Her second in command, not so unstable.
Men,
almost
get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Why?
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
Yeah, she wouldn't care.
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
That's two groups down. Yeah, Sane is reasonable. Anyway, this douche.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
Don't make me punch
I'm here
you.
for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
Oraka, General Oraka.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add.
Well, you should
Oraka's
stop it.
just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
I do know your work. I killed a lot of you.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
That's not happening.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah,
do it.
He mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Yep, Vosk is a douche. I don't blame her for wanting to kill him. In fact, I want to kill him. Who's, yeah, kill him. Who's next in line to replace him?
Shepard, the Council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya Tolok, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy. Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Alright, I'll need to head back up to the embassies in order to talk to John Bao. But before I do that...
Now arriving at ward level.
I hate being stuck here. I hate this guard duty assignment. I hate everything right now.
Nothing to do about it. We each stand duty in our own ways.
At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again?
They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Oof.
Palaver. Shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of sad stories.
Those Cerberus bastards.
Ah, shut up.
Do you guys have a tab? Where are the dancers? I want dancers.
Well, there's dance floors over there.
Not dancers, dumbass. Dancers. I'm here for show leave, not the Beanie's wall.
I don't...
Oh, come on. If there's an ass shaking somewhere on this station, you guys know where it is.
Yep, I do not blame the guys at all for not wanting her around. She is clearly way dirtier than they are. Trust me, she gets weirder.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
I love her. I love Mel, but she is the definition of a lot.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yeah, sure, let's,
Good morning. I'm not sure why. There was something important I had to do.
Oh, are you looking for someone, ma'am?
Maybe. I have these papers, but I'm not sure why.
Here, why don't I take care of these for you? Would that help?
Yes. Yes, please. You know, you remind me of someone. My son. He's dating an Asari. She looks remarkably like you do. He's so very happy.
Thank you. That's wonderful, ma'am.
God! Vicious! Just like viciously sad there.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
Uh-oh.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Oh, hey!
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data.
Humble.
I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's gray box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Kasumi!
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Kasumi, voiced again by Kim Hoy. Speaking of which... Nah, they don't
Dr.
have...
Karen.
Wanted to see if Military pardons for Normandy engineers. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. Hell yes, authorize that. Hell yeah, we got our engineers back. Hanar Embassy tracking. Spectre level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data, transit records, and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be accessed on site. Nav points of consoles or access points with relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omnitool. Let's do it.
I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I thought. First terminal on this floor.
Reaper forces. Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that Turian forces may lose their planet.
There we go. That 4 is in a completely wrong position.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
Yep.
If Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide...
So, yeah, Hanar have with a mistress. That is... something? That's what I thought, holding area. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure it was the dogs.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
While I'm here, may as well talk to, or may as well eavesdrop on...
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Bao, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Duh.
Whether the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep.
That's fair.
The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
That's fair.
Can I ask, where were you when the Reapers...
Would you shut up?
I'm sorry?
I don't want to hear it. You humans think you had it rough? You know what happened on Karshan?
My apologies. I thought, since your homeworld...
Stop! Just stop!
Tension. Hard to blame the guy for not wanting to talk about it.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Palaven. It appears that Turian
What about the food we were promised? It's been allocated to the Presidium. Then contact Commander Bailey over at CSEC. Tell him Garrus Vicarian would consider it a personal favor if he could reallocate the shipment so these people don't starve.
Keep on it, Garrus.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Yeah, it can, if you haven't done this before, if it's your first time doing this mission, this side quest, it can actually be a little bit tough knowing where the terminals are. Luckily, just pull up the map and it will tell you almost always.
Bao, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
So yeah, Zemandis. He regards the works of the Kindlers in despair. Regard my works, ye mighty, and despair. Ozymandias. That's almost clearly a reference to the poem. Yeah, the name, the face and soul names being what they are.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
Back to the MC. So yeah, this mission apparently does bug if you do other stuff while you're doing it.
Embassy.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
Check out his logic here. It's great logic.
Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
Great logic.
Stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Mir's delivery of the line is so much better.
Skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
Yeah, Mark Mir's delivery of the you big stupid jellyfish is so much better. Maybe because as the voice of the Hanar, he just likes getting the chance to insult his own characters. It's probably fun insulting himself, you know?
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
And here's another Ozymandias
Your
reference.
belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this!
Ooh, just shot
Got
the
it.
jellyfish.
Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
And nobody looks!
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Nobody even looks!
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things.
Sweet talk.
All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Same to you, Kasumi. Same to you. Alright, so, if you did not recruit Kasumi in Mass Effect 2, or if Kasumi didn't survive Mass Effect 2, so, yeah, if Kasumi did not survive Mass Effect 2, then you have to choose between saving the Drell, or saving the Hanar, and saving John Bao. You're forced to make a choice. If you didn't get Kasumi's loyalty in Mass Effect 2, so if she survived but you didn't get her loyalty, then she will die when the terminal explodes.
Hello, ma'am. What can I do for you today?
Such a nice young woman. You remind me of someone. Well, I'm looking for my son. He's a soldier.
I know. Please, Teresa, are you sure you don't remember me?
Calling me by my first name is very forward of you, young lady. I'd rather you didn't do that.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I must have confused you with someone else.
Oh, no worries. Now, perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son. He's a soldier. He's been gone for a long while.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if she's... Like, it's hard to tell if that's, like, dementia or grief. Like, if she's got, like, Alzheimer's or something, or if she's just... If grief has just done it to her. Alright, so... How long has this episode been going? Just over an hour. I think I've done pretty much I've done almost everything I can on the Citadel for now. Going to show something here. The shooting range. So, yeah, this game, they finally added somewhere where you can actually check your weapons, test your weapons. Yeah, heavy gun. Go with this for now. So, that's good. So yeah, so you got 3 targets here. Shields, health, armor. So, collector particle beam. Particle rifle. Unlimited ammo. And yeah, the reason you want to give this stuff to increase its I want to check something here. Yeah, so starts off fairly low damage, and the damage does increase as you go along. There is one problem with it. And I believe... Yeah, even changing the weapon, it's you still need to wait for the cooldown. So that's the only issue with this gun is if you let it run out of ammo, then it does take a while for it to recharge. But the benefit is you never have to worry about ammo. And yeah, as you hold down the trigger, it gets stronger. Let me check something here. So yeah, somewhat undecided whether to which one I really want to go with. Damage. As for the Executioner, so yeah, another one that kind of on the heavy side. And the reason that I don't really like the not a fan of... Hold on. A second here. Come on. Yeah, there's a Reaper. Yeah, it makes a fortress sound when I repull it out. So yeah, it's a one-shot weapon. Does massive damage. So yeah, each shot is like taking out the entirety of the So it's a powerful gun. But for my part, I do prefer having multiple shots. And man, whew, that's a lot of weight off. Alright, so once again, so yeah, you notice that every few shots it fires a. This gun does have a little bit of a problem with with muzzle climb, so you're not really getting accurate stuff, but the so yeah, also a good gun. But I'll be sticking with this one. I'll be sticking with this loadout for now. Maybe down the line, you can upgrade weapons. Maybe down the line, I might, when the weapons are a little bit less heavy, I might switch to some other stuff. I like having a fast power recharge. Alright, so before I finish this video, one last thing worth doing. Actually, let's see if Adina has anything new to say. I don't think he will, but...
Shepard?
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. We have a handful of quantum and Tavos is a dip. Valor, Inspiratus. I'll be here.
That's what I thought. Nothing new. And does Bailey have anything? I don't think Bailey has anything new to say either.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
What's the Citadel's pulse regarding the war?
I think all the reports are starting to sink in. You can only live in denial so long.
He does have
You either wake up or die. Either way.
Yeah. You know, one good thing about people having their heads up their asses is the quiet. No, there's no more quiet. Everybody's openly suspicious of everybody else, and they're not timid about yelling about it.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers, we got more ambassadors. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Is the immigration situation any better?
It's worse. The more destruction the Reapers sow, the more ships come looking for salvation. The strain on our resources is overwhelming.
Can imagine.
It was Udina who made you.
Yeah, he suspected.
Find anything?
Yeah, you know, near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different...
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like... And at the moment, that means creating...
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Alright. Wasn't sure if he would have anything new to say, but guess he does. Don't imagine he'll have anything new to say next time.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Hell with it. Let's check in with Mel again before we leave, and then we'll talk to Oraka.
Now arriving at Ward's level.
So I thought about talking to Commander Bailey some more about that guy scamming the refugees.
Really? What'd he say?
Any idea how busy he is? I said I thought about talking to him, not that I did.
Damn it. One of these days I'm going to shoot you.
Nah, you won't. I'm the only one willing to stand here with you all day.
Shut up.
I like those two. Good friends. Anyway, to avoid triggering this. Ah, damn it.
No, neither did I.
Oh.
They hadn't. If he hadn't drawn their fire, well, we wouldn't have made it. Nope, not a goddamn chance. I couldn't have done that. What he did.
Alright, so there is some new dialogue from them now. But first...
Seriously, hook me up here. I had a few on the way in, but I need something cheap and fruity, like you. And then I want some dancers, and not just crappy co-work.
Mel.
Like, take the raunchiest thing you can imagine, and then add a hanar hanging on somewhere.
Listen, the guys are kind of weirded out by you being here.
Mel. Can you blame them for being weirded out? Like, just listen to what she's saying. She is weird.
Welcome.
But she's great. I love her.
arriving at Presidium Commons.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right? It's the war.
I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
You said he'd been distant, and that the war made everything clearer. That things weren't working.
Yes, but meeting you was what made me realize how bad it had gotten.
I'm not the one who broke up your relationship.
Really? Was it someone else who pinned me to the wall with her mouth?
Yeah. Trouble in paradise.
Right now, the Turians and the Alliance are fighting for you.
I'll send the Alliance a card. As for the Turians, well, I pay my taxes.
What a dick.
That's disgusting.
No, disgusting would be the tax rates for doing business on Thessia. Like I told Councilor Dina, if I wanted to get screwed by the Asari, I would have returned Benesia's calls.
Singularity his ass. Yeah, that guy's awful.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about volunteering for a double shift.
Are you insane? We're hardly getting enough sleep as it is.
Well, if I'm not going to sleep, I might as well at least make myself useful, right?
Damn, I'm tired if that argument makes sense. Maybe I should volunteer too.
We won't be the only ones.
You talked to the others, didn't you? Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, but I saved the best for last.
It's a sweet end to that conversation. I like that. General Araka.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
Good for him.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those Mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through. Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for C-Sec, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time out of action, Commander. Won't be able to sit on my hands much longer.
Not going to be anything new from Edie, I don't think.
Is it time to return to the Normandy? I'm getting proper.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication
Not
Weaponry.
any of those.
Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Welcome
I've
to
already
Versailles
overheard that
Sporting
conversation.
Goods.
So, nothing
Good hunting.
here.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Thank you for
Nothing
shopping.
new.
Welcome to Sippertine. Thank you for shopping.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing new at any of those places.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
Pretty smart of him. cynical and opportunistic, but smart.
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
One way of putting it. Alright, so that's... I reckon, yeah. No point talking to him just now. So all of that is that. Let's see here. Nah, still not ready to read that. Anything here? Nah, there's not going to be anything there. This is all stuff that I read in the first game. Again, stuff I read in the first game. Just going slowly so that if you want to pause to read it, you can. Again, you probably don't really want to, but if you want to. So, yeah, not holding very long at any point, just because, doesn't need to be. Like I said, if you want to read what I'm going past, pause, you can read it. Whatever. Artifacts. The Citadel Council has called for the immediate donation of Prothean artifacts to bolster the war effort, primarily items of Reaper origin and recordings of their attacks. The ExoGeni Corporation set an example by donating a store of newly discovered paleotechnology and releasing the data archives of deep space research colonies destroyed by the Reapers. Several private collectors have since stepped forward to donate the entirety of their collections. But despite an offer of amnesty for anyone concealing such artifacts, not everyone has responded as the Council hoped. Several artifacts have been found in obscure underground markets on Safe Haven worlds, presumably sold by newly arrived refugees who needed funds to survive. Reports say that smugglers continue to sell stolen artifacts, and armed raids on archaeological sites have rendered even legal operations extremely hazardous. After several reports of mercenary groups turning on the archaeologists who hired them, Ilana's Risk Control Services began to offer security details for archaeological sites at considerably reduced rates. And again, this is all from the first game. Pretty sure and all that. Body armor. I believe I read this one, right? So, yeah, I've actually read most of the, actually have gone through most of the codex, I guess.
Biotics is the ability when subjected to element zero. Omnitool, the genophage bioweapon, was created to end the Krogan rebellions. The Turians...
Actually, I'll read that another time.
The Reaper weapon, nicknamed Black Star, is so advanced that Alliance scientists can only offer speculation about how it works. The gun appears to exploit an Element Zero core and mass effect fields to fire gravitational singularities, micro black holes that revert to their natural lethality when they impact a solid object. Researchers theorize that the blast tears apart the strong nuclear forces that hold the target's atoms together, resulting in a localized fusion reaction in light atoms and a localized fission reaction in heavy atoms. If that hypothesis is correct, the weapon alters nuclei, thus changing the chemical composition of the target. This destroys organic tissue, corrodes surviving armor, and leaves a visible trail of light-emitting particles. Although some might argue that the Black Star's single-launch capability makes it a liability, its capacity for utter destruction is essential when the user requires large-scale, instantaneous damage.
So yeah, so Normandy, I'll still got the, let's see, a lot of fetch quests. So next episode, I'm going to do Grissom Academy, at long last. Get some combat. But for now, that's good for this episode. So, yeah, it's kind of a lot of stuff, a lot of conversations to have on the Citadel, and I will be coming back here after every mission just to check if there's any new conversations to eavesdrop on. And in particular, to eavesdrop on...
One moment, please.
Again, I just want to overhear the elevator ad.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Just give me a minute. I want to listen to that ad again. If it plays. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. But anyway, I will definitely be back to finish listening to Mel's conversation. One of the few cheerful conversations. One of the few just purely enjoyable conversations you get to eavesdrop on in this entire game. Nothing sad about it, nothing bittersweet, just pure fun. One of the very, very few fun conversations. So I will definitely finish that, and then
Commander Shepard, please select a destination.
And then a few more missions before I
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
So yeah, there's an Asari in Huerta Memorial.
If you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal for assistance.
I'll listen to all of that all in one go in a few more episodes after a few missions. It's a sad story.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
As well, quickly eavesdrop on these two again.
Honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS combine crap.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes, they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Ooh.
You said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
Yeah. You should have shut up, dude. Anyway, so yeah. Next episode, back to the Normandy, and then to Grissom Academy. So I will see you then.